From the forests of Canada to California, massive territories burn for weeks, blanketing megacities in dense orange smog. What do you do when the sky turns red and the air quality index AQI hits deadly levels? Important warning: toxic smog causes irreversible lung damage. If local authorities announce an evacuation due to approaching fires, leave immediately. Let's break down the science of survival in extreme smog conditions. Number 1. The Courser-Rosenthal box hack. When smog hits, home air purifiers sell out in hours. You will need a standard square box fan for MERV 13 rated air filters used for HVAC systems, some cardboard, and duct tape. Tape the filters together to form a cube, sealing the corners tightly. Place the fan on top so it blows air upwards, and seal the bottom with cardboard. This DIY cube filters air faster and more efficiently. Number 2. The mask illusion. The biggest mistake during smog is wearing surgical masks or cloth face coverings. They are absolutely useless for smoke protection. You need an N95, KN95, or P100 rated respirator. Only they can filter out 95% of deadly smoke. If you have a beard, the respirator will not work. Air always takes the path of least resistance, so dirty smoke will be sucked in through the gaps between your facial hair and the mask. For perfect protection, you must be clean-shaven. Number 3. The positive pressure trick. You closed all the windows, but the smell of smoke is still seeping into your apartment. It is impossible to perfectly seal old window frames. The solution is to create positive pressure inside the room. Take a powerful fan, tightly attach a MERV 13 filter to it, and place it in the only slightly opened window, blowing inward. Seal the rest of the gaps. Due to the pressure difference, the clean air will begin to push itself outward through all the micro cracks in the house, preventing dirty smog from entering. Number 4. The vacuum danger. When smog lingers, fine toxic ash settles on all surfaces in your home. If your vacuum does not have a true HEPA filter, you will just kick the settled ash back into the air. The vacuum will spray invisible particles right into your face, ruining the air quality. Instead, strictly use wet cleaning methods, wiping up dust with damp cloths that must be washed immediately. Acrid smoke causes severe inflammation of the eyes and sinuses. Washing your face with tap water won't flush out microscopic ash. By lubricating eye drops, artificial tears in advance, along with a saline nasal spray, use them every few hours. This physically flushes toxic particles out of your mucous membranes, preventing allergic reactions and microtrauma to your blood vessels. Number 6. The AQI mapping. Do not trust what you see out the window. The smoke might not look dense, but the air could be highly toxic. Always check the air quality map on Purple Air or the Air Visual app. They use data from thousands of private laser sensors. If the number is over 150, that is the red zone. Cancel all outdoor activities. If it is over 300, it is a hazardous zone. Do not leave your house, even with a respirator, unless absolutely necessary. Number 7. The Hollywood fire lesson. In 2018, the monstrous Woolsey fire destroyed hundreds of homes in Malibu, California, turning even the luxurious mansions of Hollywood stars to ash. Many thought expensive smart home and sprinkler systems would save them, but it was a myth. The only homes that survived were those whose owners had created a 100-foot defensible space, completely clearing away all dry vegetation and brush around the building. But the worst nightmare awaited those whose homes miraculously survived. People returned to their fire-untouched mansions, but living in them was impossible. Fine toxic ash had penetrated through ventilation and microcracks. It soaked into the furniture, carpets, drywall, and framing. The houses were literally saturated with carcinogens. Insurance companies refused to pay out because the house technically didn't burn. But staying inside gave residents chronic asthma and severe smoke poisoning. The main lesson: if your home survives a wildfire but wasn't sealed, you cannot just open the windows and air it out. You will need a professional chemical cleaning of the entire building. Number 8. The harsh reality of the aftermath. Now let's face the harsh truth. What do you do if disaster strikes and your house burns down or becomes toxic? The reality is that millions of climate refugees face a bureaucratic hell. The government will not build you a new house in a week. If your house burns down, it will take months or years to get insurance payouts. And if it just got soaked in smoke, insurers will try to deny your claim, citing a lack of direct flame impingement. What should you do right now? First, immediately take photos of every corner of your house on your phone, including all electronics and furniture, and upload them to the cloud. This will be your only proof for the court and insurance. Second, if the house is smoke damaged, do not try to clean it with bleach. Chlorine will chemically react with the ash and create a poisonous gas. Look for restoration companies that use industrial ozone generators and thermal fogging. Only they can break down soot molecules on a chemical level. Third, mentally prepare to move. If your region burns every year, moving is not a defeat, it is evolution. No air filters will save you if the surrounding infrastructure is destroyed. Sometimes the best way to survive is to leave the past behind and start over. Now let's break down the theory. Why is wildfire smoke so deadly? The whole problem lies in PM 2.5 particles. These are microscopic fragments of soot and ash, which are 30 times thinner than a human hair. When you breathe in normal dust, it gets trapped in your nose and throat. But PM 2.5 particles are so incredibly small that they bypass all the body's defense barriers. They penetrate the deepest alveoli of your lungs, and from there, they enter your bloodstream directly. Once in the blood, they cause systemic inflammation, increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and asthma tenfold. How did ancient cavemen survive building fires inside closed caves? After all, they breathed in smog every single day. They survived thanks to two things: aerodynamics and evolution. Ancient humans chose caves with specific drafting, where smoke from the fire traveled up the ceiling arch and out without sinking down. Furthermore, recent genetic studies show that Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens developed a genetic mutation. This mutation increased their tolerance to smoke toxins, allowing them to withstand carbon monoxide concentrations that would send a modern human to the hospital. If you like this format of survival through the lens of science, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new useful videos. Let us know in the comments if you have ever faced a red sky in your city. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and breathe clean air.